Detroit Lions fans, how you doing? Seems like it's mainly a Detroit Lions channel, but I try to do the whole NFL. But the Detroit Lions are in a place that we've never been. We had our first playoff game at Ford Field, won our first division title in the NFC North ever, won our first playoff game in 32 years, and we're riding on cloud nine right now. And we have the opportunity, thanks to the the Green Bay Packers, to host our second playoff game. That one wasn't guaranteed. The first one was, this one isn't. Now, if the Green Bay Packers can do it again, then they'll have to come to Ford Field when we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And everybody knows that Ford Field was rocking, man. It was the greatest sports experience I've ever had. And I've been to Arrowhead, I've went to US Bank Stadium, and this experience was phenomenal, right? But I saw something today, and I know it's like, Derek, you're sad at this point. It did make me quite sad to see this, because I think this is unfortunate for the fan base, the city, and it's just a shame that the average fan is not going to be able to see this game in person. And I know season ticket holders, that's one of the rewards, is you get them at wholesale, right? So it's better if you've committed and you've paid your dues, so to speak, so you can get a decent price. But I wanted to kind of show you what you're dealing with the Detroit Lions versus the San Francisco 49ers. For the NFC, the divisional round for the Detroit Lions, I can't show you because there's a queue, because the game is so close. You have to click on this thing. You got to get into a queue. Then you can see the tickets. To get in the door, it's about $600 or $700 without taxes and fees. You're probably going to pay close to $1,000. Maybe not that much. Maybe $850, $8 something. So a little less than $1,000, and that's for standing room only. It's a slight difference between a seat and standing room only. But to get in the door, you're looking at about $600. Okay. If you go to I'm going to show you what the San Francisco 49ers game looks like. This week against the Green Bay Packers, one ticket, a seat, section 403, row 9, is $200. That's probably going to come to about $300 after taxes, after fees. Maybe not, maybe, I don't know, $250, somewhere around there. Okay. So there you go. $600 versus $200. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it's because it's outside. The weather's unpredictable. Maybe that's why it's such a huge discrepancy between the two prices. And that could be a number of reasons. Maybe it's just Ford Field has never had it. Supply versus demand, more like demand, right? Versus supply. So I've gone to the NFC title game if it were to be at Ford Field. And this is what the price is. No, you know what? Before that, I'm going to show you what they are at San Francisco. This is if the San Francisco 49ers beat the Green Bay Packers and the winner of Tampa Bay Detroit comes there. To standing room only, $699 a seat. Same section we saw is $425 higher. Okay, so it's over 3 times as much. But this is the NFC title game. Okay, that's not bad. It's probably going to be, now this is probably going to be $800 to $900 with taxes and fees. Okay, so $1,000 for a ticket. That's tough, but it ain't as tough as this. This is what it would be for the Detroit Lions without fees at Ford Field NFC title game. $1,561. Now I've clicked on this. I went through the process of buying it, and this ticket comes, it's at least $300 more. The fees for this ticket are $296. You are going to pay almost $2,000 to be in the stadium. And I think that's unfortunate. I really do. Whether it's resale and season ticket holders or people who have purchased the ticket are reselling them and marking them up, that's just unfortunate. That's unfair to me. And I mean, life is unfair, right? What are you going to do about it? You're either going to sit at home, and that's probably what a lot of people are going to do. Now, I have no doubt that Ford Field is going to be packed. It's going to be packed. As a matter of fact, standing room only, I believe, if I purchase 2 tickets, general admission, if you want to just get in, is $1,200 for one ticket. One ticket. To get in is going to cost you $3,000 just to be in the stadium for 2 people. That's just really, really sad, man. It really is. You would think that, I know the demand is going to be high and the supply is not going to be, because general admission, I don't even think you get standing room. Like general admission, you're in the hallway. You probably, because at Ford Field, there's certain spots where you can see the game. So you're in the stadium and you're watching it on TV. That's what general admission is. I was standing up at the game. I went to the game, the wild card game. It was phenomenal. And I had something to drink, right? So, you know, it started to go through you or whatever. So I'm standing up against the wall. And so the usher was like, you can't stand there. And she was nice and stuff like that. She wasn't mean. So it was a guy standing across from me. I was like, well, how was he standing here? She was like, I'm about to tell him to move too. So you cannot stand. They won't let you. You have to be. I said, well, if I go out in the hallway, can I do that? She was like, absolutely. So I went out in the hallway because I was bottled up. I wanted to let out this energy. And I was out there. So I was watching on TV. That's what you're going to do. You're just going to be in the building. There are certain points at Ford Field that you can stand in these corners and kind of see, but that is probably, they got these red, these tape outlines around standing room spots. They're not very big. They're usually against a rail, and it's right in the corner of the stadium. The view absolutely sucks. It really does. Especially the one with the pillar, with the LED pillar, man. You can't see anything. That's unfortunate. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of bring y'all up to date on, I think that's unfortunate that regular fans are going to be outpriced. But I guess this is Detroit Lions' way of saying, hey, season ticket holders, you decided to have season tickets, so you're going to be rewarded. But I just think the difference between, you're talking about a double I could sit down. No, general admission is $6 for the NFC title game at Levi. But to general admission for Ford Field is double. And that's without fees. That's not a good look, man. But anyway, let me know you guys thought below. I think I really wanted to go, and I'm still going to try, but you know, it's going to be unfortunate. So anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. I told you, I'm back and I ain't going nowhere.